to the AFC now. The
This is the game
Bills
I'm most excited about.
travel to the Jags. Is it? Ooh, okay.
Outside of
Yeah,
the Eagles, but
I know.
yeah,
No, you're dreading that one. But
yeah.
Bills,
Oh,
Jags. Again, I think this has been the narrative that we want for this conference. Is that there's no Mahomes, there's no Lamar, there's no Burrow, and I know Burrow's always hurt, but Burrow made the AFC Championship 2 years ago. Um, this is Allen's conference now. This should be Allen's conference. This should be the coronation of Josh Allen making the
yes.
Super Bowl for the first time since the 90s for the Buffalo Bills and for the first time in his career. But you're also staring against a Jacksonville team that, since the London game against the Rams, have
Yep.
been a juggernaut. They have been incredible. Both just I think what they are able to do in the run game, I think like Liam Cohn just being this unbelievable run designer because you think about the Bucks last year with Bucky Irving, and I know he was hurt this year, but still like what they were able to do in featuring those backs last year
Yeah.
and now this year featuring ETN, who's on like the last year of his deal. Bashal Tutin, when he was out there, was a clearly plus player. Lakeem Allen was someone that I highlighted in the draft. They get him in the 7th round. He's a damn good pass protector. So like what they're able to do in featuring these backs while also maximizing what Trevor Lawrence and how comfortable he feels in the pocket over this last half of the season. You could argue nobody's playing better football than the Jags right now, and still the Bills are favored because number 17.
It's because they have an action figure, right? They have the action figure on on their side of the football. No, I mean the reason that I am so excited about this game is because it is a strength on strength for this game. It is like the whatever it is, like the immovable object versus the unstoppable force or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because we are looking at what in terms of yards per game speaking, we're looking at the best run offense versus the best run defense for the Bills on offense,
Yep.
the Jags on defense. So like they play into each other very, very well. And I'm just looking to see like who prevails from this. And then in terms of like the Bill side of it, the Bills have like statistically like one of the worst defenses, like both passing and rushing defense is very, very bad. I think they're like 28th in terms of uh, passing offense, or I think it's run offense, or 28th, or run defense, or 28th. Um, and I apologize, I messed that up. They have a very good passing defense. They only have 159 yards per game, but a lot of that probably is just because everyone just runs the football on them, which plays into the Liam Cohen of it all that you had mentioned, and you kind of like led me there, which is fantastic. I mean, like that has been like the biggest kind of weakness that we have talked about the Bills all season long is that you can just run the football on them at will, and then you pair it up with the Liam Cohen of it all, like you just said, and the run schemes that he can offer, mixed with what Trevor Lawrence is doing through the air with the semi edition of Strange, however you want to kind of quantify that, and then Maye, it's just it's all signs point to the Jags winning this game. We were just looking at statistics and how they seem to have played. But again, you have an action figure playing across the field from you. And I'm interested to see, despite it all, if Josh Allen can overcome it.
I'm just interested to see what a Bills one game sample size of like what their game plan looks like on offense. Because I
Mm-hmm.
do think that like similar to Chicago, and we didn't really touch on it too much with that, but like they're similar in the fact that they need to score 30 every single game to win. And I'm just interested to see on how they make those decisions in terms of like because they do a lot of that sixth offensive line stuff. Jackson Hawes has been a menace as a blocking tight end this season. I'm just interested to see how they lean into the run game because James Cook led the league in rushing yards this season,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Josh Allen. So again, theoretically, you're going to be able to run the ball on this football team as you have all season. I'm just interested to see how they look schematically on that side of the ball because, again, this is we got to score 50 kind of day for them. I'm
Yeah.
looking up the injury report as we speak. I know they signed a
Is
kicker.
there in is there anything out there on the injury report as this is a Sunday game?
Um, like, yeah,
Anything of like actual value is kind of what I'm saying.
Matt Milano is a DMP, but it's because of illness.
Yeah.
I don't think I would assume he's going to play.
Yeah.
And then Cole Van Lannon for the Jags is a DNP for his knee. He's been their
Mm.
starting left tackle for most of the
He's been
season,
good at
so
it too. Yeah. He's
or the
signed a
second half of the
contract.
season. So we'll
Yeah.
see if that plays a factor. But yeah, this one, like you said, this has all the makings of being an offensive battle. To Sunday night football, Chargers Patriots. Patriots favored by 3.5. I love this game.
I kind of really
Just
want to pick the Chargers. I kind of really, really want to pick the Chargers.
big, tall, white dudes hucking the football for their teams because neither one of these teams are really good at running the football. I think that's the kind of point of emphasis. Can the Chargers block? Can the Chargers protect Justin Herbert? That's kind of the biggest thing going into this game.
Can I
Just
say
because of
something
all,
on that point?
yeah.
Does it matter? Like, like I hate to be that guy, but like, does it truly matter? Because it seems like this season it hasn't.
I think to be
Like,
explosive,
yeah, to run the football, yes, but in terms of like the Justin Herbert of it all, like he
he's
has
just so
like
good.
he's so good, and he just doesn't care. Like he'll stand in the pocket and he will take those hits, and I'm very excited to see what it looks like next year when he has the time and a healthy offensive line. But like we're at a point where like this is just where the offensive line is going to be for the Chargers. And Justin Herbert has shown that it does not matter at this point because he has been able to win with this garbage offensive line. So even if they can't necessarily protect him, he has still been able to win the games. So like I think it matters more so for the run game, obviously, than it does the Justin Herbert. But I just had to get that out there. I'm sorry.
No, I like that. I think there is a value to that
Yeah.
he is that good that he can take over this game and in a sense, kind of lift himself above and beyond this defense because again, this is my hesitance with this team. With the Patriots and really buying stock in that this team can win the Super Bowl is because I just don't believe that this defense can do it because
Yeah.
I think their cheat code was supposed to be like Milton Williams is going to play, and that's a big deal for their front. But I think their cheat code going into the year is when they signed Carlton Davis is we're going to be able to run a lot of man coverage. Well, Carlton
Yeah.
Davis take a step back. Christian Gonzalez has maybe not taken the leap into the Surtain tier. Like he's still really, really
So
good,
good. Yeah.
but he hasn't taken that like you can't throw on him tier, if that makes sense. And
Sure.
so again, I think that the Chargers have the pieces to be able to do it. And I do get your point of like from the front. This is not the front to overwhelm you with your
Exactly. Yeah.
offensive line struggles. So again, I'm pulling up the injury report once again, just seeing because I know Milton Williams is on track to play. Um, Austin Deculus is DNP'd. Amarian Hampton is DNP'd
Oh,
with an ankle injury, but again, that could be. I mean, it's listed as
what
ankle.
injury report in? Yeah.
Khalil Mack is resting. Keenan Allen resting. A lot of
Why are we resting? You rested the entire week and didn't play your starters, and you probably could have won the
No,
game if
no.
you did.
Keenan did. Keenan did play,
Yes, yeah, yeah. Well,
and then
because he didn't catch the football, but I digress. But
um, and then for Patriots side, it's just there's four guys who DNP'd with with illness, 3 offensive linemen. So I mean, hey, let's bad time to get the flu bug, and
Put
then
our ears back.
Kyrus Tonga, their defensive tackle, who they also use as like a fullback sometimes, by the
Yeah.
way. But he's on the DL. So again, I'm not a lot of like new injuries that are going to throw a major wrench into this game. If Will Campbell's already been back, so we'll see. And we know about the Justin Herbert injury. His hand has been broken for weeks, and he's going
Yeah.
to keep playing because he's one of the toughest dudes you've seen.
I'm
And then
so excited to just like kind of throw it out there. I mean, this isn't like a stat. There's not something that you can use to measure this. Um, but I'm excited to see Drake May and how he handles just like playoff football. And again, there's nothing that you can use to like quantify that or describe it, but I'm just excited to see how he is as a pro Drake May um, podcast. It's his first playoffs. How does he do when doing that? Did I say Justin Herbert? I meant Drake
he's
May.
going to win the MVP. Like
Yeah,
there's an expectation here.
exactly. So how does he do? And then like, can Justin Herbert? Can we please get your first playoff win? Like, I love you. You're a darling. Let's get
We
a playoff.
can't keep doing this.
We can't.
But he's so good, guys. But he's so good. Hopefully we don't have a 4 interception performance like last year. That was
that was
just
awful.
sad. That was just I just got sad. I was like, I picked the Texans to win, but I'm just sad now. Speaking of the Texans are favored by 3 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This opened at like 4.5. So again, people are betting the side of the Steelers. Steelers sneak in, and again, DK Metcalf's going to be back, so good for Pittsburgh. You know who's also going to be out there? Kenny Gainwell. Kenny Gainwell's been incredible this year. He's been hilariously good this year.
So much.
Just in everything that he does. And then also the standpoint of like Rodgers against this pass rush, because you think back to obviously the Myles Garrett game where Myles Garrett's trying to break the sack record and he can't because everything is just ball out, ball out, ball out. And how does it look? How does it look for Pittsburgh? Is it looking at that point where everything is just ball out and tackling? Because again, there's really no point of this defense that you can really like, I'm going to go and target that guy to tackle. These guys are all mean and nasty because DeMeco Ryans, when he was a player, was mean and nasty. And they just have so many good players everywhere. The only way that like the Chargers could move the ball a few weeks ago was when Kamari Lassiter got hurt and they had to put in Jalen Smith as the other outside corner. So they just threw at him. And that was how they created their explosives. It was really funny, but that's how good they are. They just have so many good players all across. I'm really interested to see what the Steelers look like and how they move the ball. Again, is it gimmicky run stuff, getting Jalen Warren in space? I don't know. I think Jalen Warren's also a really good player, but just overall, I am not looking forward to the burden that the Steelers have to try and figure out on offense.
That's a big thing. Like, how does this offense look with DK Metcalf back? Because like you look at the statistics over the last 2 games, especially like last week. Hold on, excuse me here, guys. All right,
Yeah?
it disappeared on me. What can I say? Like you look at the stats like last week, like yeah, they put up good yardage. It's still a bad offense, like regardless of like your total yardage, like it was still bad. So I'm just excited to see what this offense looks like with DK back, right? Can like he add somewhat of the missing piece to it because there was obviously this big present felt, whether that was DK, whether that was Darnell Washington in the run game, who knows, mix of both. I don't know. But I'm just excited to see if they can get like anything done on offense now that DK's back. Because I mean, if DK was gone, this would be good luck, have fun, pack your bags to Cancun. But at least you have DK. You can hang your hat on that and say like he can fix our offensive problems. I'm excited to see if he does.
Yeah, last
And
year was
also,
out for the. Oh,
sorry,
yep.
yeah. Also, Texas side of it, you have like mostly figured out your offensive line like through the last like 4 or 5 games. Like it's not a good offensive line, but it's a serviceable offensive line. How
Yeah.
do you look against TJ Watt? How do you look against Alex Highsmith? How do you look against Nick Herbig? Like I'm just very interested to see how they hold up against this pass rush.
Listen, just just because I just because you like have to. Um, First half alt spread Texans by 10. Because the last like 7 Steelers playoff games they've been trailing by double digits at halftime. So again, just because of just
Yeah,
principle, you have. I'm gonna take that.
yeah, yeah,
But because if it gets bad, it gets ugly with the Steelers in the playoffs. And this Texans defense has a way of making it ugly. They've won 9 straight football games. So
yes.
the last time they lost was that like stupid Broncos game where Bo Nix was. It was again at the time the greatest Bo Nix game ever, and then he had like